Alright, so the news, I know I've probably talked about this before, and it is, it's a pretty ran over subject, honestly. People would talk about it a lot. There's a lot of criticism of the news, but I just found myself thinking about it again. And, it's a huge fucking industry. Like, it's a giant the news. It's like a fucking giant fucking thing that has all these like weird aspects to it. Like there's all the local news, and then you have the 24-hour news channels, and you have the news websites and all this shit like TMZ and all this stuff. That's all it's all fucking considered part of the news industry, and you know, considering that fact, I don't know how many $1 billion a year business it is, but it's a lot of billions of dollars. And and like any industry, these days, anyways, in America and wherever, it's a race to the fucking bottom. Literally, how can they cut costs and still produce some program? You know what I mean? So, fucking, yeah, it's just, I don't know how any actual, news reporting can happen when the boss, who is in business, I mean, none of these news organizations are there to be spreading any type of information. They're in business to make money, and to do that as cheap as possible seems to be to just recycle some garbage that other people have already produced, or some stuff that's sponsor friendly stuff, and just bullshit. And there's just like tons of that. Like, you could watch the news, and they're they'll have like a fucking, I don't know, a recap of whatever happened on American Idol. It's like, yo, this is the news. Like, you're just gonna promote your entertainment reality TV show. That's your story. It's like, it's mind boggling. Like your mind is in a bottle. So yeah, just considering that fact that there's probably no actual I don't know, reporters. There's probably no actual reporters or investigative journalists. I don't know if these people even exist anymore. There's none of them employed at what would you would consider a news place. You know what I mean? So I don't know. The news is just all bullshit, and they get it like completely wrong. Like, people will be there. You'll have eyewitnesses, and they can tell you exactly what happened, and then the news just goes and gets some fucking talking head to tell you something completely different happened. It's really insane. It's really nutty. And the only explanation I have for that is just that the news, TV, media in general, is just trying to, fucking brainwash you and make you into a good, loyal, hardworking worker that serves the upper class, the best way you can, which is to eat what they say, do the work that they tell you to do, etc., etc. I don't know how else to explain it, but if you're asking a lot of questions and questioning authority, you're not going to be a good little citizen. Got to vote for who they tell you to vote for. Whatever the TV box says is the truth, and you better believe it, or else you're a fucking troublemaker. So, the news. Oh, just still a crock of shit in my book. I don't know. That's it. All right.